Hey, welcome back YouTube to Beyond the Manual. Today, in this wintry, crappy mixed weather that's behind me, we are driving all the way to the Wisconsin-Minnesota border, up near Hudson, to pick up a new to us, I've seen pictures, haven't seen the car in person, but we are gonna pick up our new Buick Convertible. It is a Buick Skylark Custom. I know nothing about it really, but we are gonna make an attempt to buy it and then drive it 420 miles back home. Stay tuned, because this is going to get interesting. All right, so here we are, Minnesota-Wisconsin border. This is definitely currently what I'll call a 10-foot car. We can walk around it, get kind of a feel for it here. The doors are solid. There's one patch on the inner rear quarter, but the bottom of the quarters are solid. It's got a new re-chromed front and rear bumper. All the grills in one piece, headlight buckets are there. All the letters are there, which is nice. It is full of some chips and stuff. We're not worried about that. This is going to be certainly a driving project, because when we get it up on the lift later, you will see it has no, let's just say most of the floorboards they're just held together with the carpeting, but that's to be expected. But we got a new top. Trunk lid is in really good, the deck lid is in very good shape. It's got brand new tires, really nice, good condition 14-inch Buick Rally rims. And for whatever reason, I can't explain it, maybe we'll find out more later, but the rockers are very solid. There's no foam in them. Learned that lesson the hard way. The inside rockers do have some what I'll call crusty rust, but they're solid. I can't put my finger through them. I can't bend them just with my fingers. All the joints seem to be pretty good. The paint does have some checking, and I'm gonna guess some solvent bubbles, but nothing too crazy. Not worried about the floorboards. If we look at the interior, she's pretty much factory, and that's probably the biggest selling point right there. Yep, boys and girls, that is an 8-track player. So we're gonna check some fluids. I mean, listen to that door. See if I can open this one-handed. Unlikely, very. Something in it. Now, it's actually pretty fresh oil, so that's fine there. Okay, let's check the transmission stick back here. Okay, I'll say that's not the brownest fluid I've ever seen, so we're gonna run with that. Looks like there's plenty in there. Alternator looks new. Belts are new. Radiator hoses we looked at. We're not even gonna pretend we didn't see that cable. Windshield wipers are, the fluid bottle's not hooked up, but it has one. Ooh, it's new. What do we got in there? It's got coolant in the reservoir, the overflow, that's good. We should probably check this. Oh, okay, she's full. We're gonna go with that's full. Perfect. Other than that, yeah, we know we have a Fram filter in there. It's too bad, but we'll replace that as we go. Looks like, oh, I didn't see that before. We got some type of coolant leak there. Where's that coming from? I think it's from that heater hose. I'm hoping. Or that goober together thermostat housing. We'll have to watch that. I think we'll make sure these hoses are tight. We'll tighten those up. And hopefully that coolant there is not from, we don't want those wires rubbing either. So pull those up a little bit. Get that coil wire on the other side there. So I'm gonna get a screwdriver. We're gonna tighten that heater hose there. It's hard to tell. I'm hoping that's the culprit. Otherwise, we'll keep an eye on that as we stop, fill up for gas in a little bit. All right, let's go for a ride. We got 420 miles to put down. All All right, we are on the road. We just fueled up, checked all the fluids. Again, we didn't go but 5 miles. I really wasn't anticipating anything crazy. No big puddles under the car or anything like that. But so far the interior is fairly quiet, given the era of the convertible. It kind of goes with the territory. So I think this car has quite a bit to offer. As far as value goes, front and rear bumpers have been re-chromed. That's awesome. All the body panels are super solid. The trunk is in the car. The interior is very nice. Armrests look original. You can tell because the repop ones in a Buick A-body that they sell are a harder plastic. So these appear to be original, and there's no wear marks on the armrest pads. The pedals have a lot of tread on them, if you want to call it that. The dash in this thing is beautiful. Original Buick factory radio along with the 8-track player, which is awesome. What have I been listening to here? I'd let you hear it, but then it could cost me a monetization later on. But we got the Eagles Greatest Hits, and I popped that sucker in, and she took right off. It was playing, so that sounds good. Speaker's not blowing. Dash isn't cracked. It's in really good shape. There's some black duct tape on the driver's seat, but that's approved. The car did come with one build sheet, so I have a build sheet for the car, a letter from the original owner on the car, and of course a clean title, which is always fun. What else do I got to say about this car? I haven't tried the windshield wipers. We're not going to do that because I've been down that road and I know what happens if they don't work. Hood hasn't flown up yet, so at least I have that latched. Yeah, overall, other than the floors that are rotted, so I mean, it is a Midwest car. It's kind of funny. One of the reasons I got rid of my '69 GS400 is because I'm like, well, I don't want to do floors. I didn't want to do floors. Here I am. But the guy was super great. Probably at the top of what the car was worth. But he's going to actually send me money back to buy the floor pans, so we'll get those cut out and welded in probably this next winter. Sorry about that little interruption in the video. I had to take a work call. That's all right, that happens. I take care of my customers even on vacation. But so yeah, he's gonna send me money for floors and carpet. I should be able to repair the floors. Rockers somehow aren't there and in good shape, and I can't really put my fist or fingers through them. I normally on the edge of the rockers, if they're gone, you can pretty much break the edges of the rockers off where they open up. These seem pretty solid yet somehow. So we're going to, if and when we do floors, right, we'll take the time and clean some of this up and at least protect it. Get off any of that older undercoating that's on here and just try to protect what's left of this thing. So before I bought it here, the guy put new shocks all the way around. This is 4-wheel drum, which I'm actually okay with. Super easy to work on, and you can normally find the brake parts for those pretty easily. Drum brakes don't scare me. Hashtag Kevin, I heart drum brakes. But 4 new shocks, like I said, the brakes. He did put a new gas tank in it, which is awesome. Fuel gauge appears to be working. It is going down as we're driving. Again, we'll monitor that with the mileage I wrote down, trying to get a feel for how we're doing here with this Buick 352 barrel. That's right. This thing doesn't need to be fast to make 500 horsepower. I have a Trans Am in the shop that we're building. That's going to take care of that problem for me if I have the need for speed. So feel free to check that video out if you go to my library of videos. I got a whole pile of them on that Trans Am. But yeah, the only thing I really don't like about the car is the steering wheel. I don't like this is like the basic generic Buick steering wheel. I'm a real big fan of the Buick Rally style steering wheel. So, but this one is it's not sticky, it's not cracked, which leads me to believe that this car was probably stored under something or indoors, that the steering wheel isn't cracked and separated from the sun. So that's kind of neat. Thus far, the Turbo 350 in this seems to be doing Turbo 350 things. Seems to be shifting fine. I don't hear any weird noises from any of the wheel bearings or the rear end. It's a little hard with the convertible, obviously, in the glass packs, but I think I would hear it a little bit if something was going on. yeah, so far, I think we're just going to put down miles to the next gas stop. We'll check everything over and go from there. I think one thing I'll do probably right away when I get this home is he gave me a new, I think I made a mistake in the earlier part of this video. It wasn't the heater hose I thought was leaking. It's the part that goes from the water pump to the intake manifold. And I don't know if that, maybe that, I can't see it, maybe on the bottom that hose is just cracked back a little bit and it's leaking past the clamp. But we'll see. I cleaned it up, dried it up. We'll probably have at least 250 miles, maybe 200 to 250 miles in this tank of gas. And we'll check that out. And if tightening the clamp worked, great. If not, it looks like someone at one point tried to goober up that thermostat housing, so it might just be as easy as getting a new thermostat housing. They're cheap enough. Putting the thermostat seems to be doing thermostat things. It's both unnerving and calming at the same time. It's unnerving because this thing has no actual gauges in it. All I got are idiot lights for oil temp and alternator. But it's also calming because I'm not sitting here watching my temp rise. I'm not sitting here watching if it's charging or not, or what my oil pressure's at. We're just kind of rolling with it. So worst case, we blow this motor up, we'll just dump a Chevy 350 and bomb around, or do something stupid, spend a bunch of money, build a new Buick 350. But this is an all original numbers matching car. I have the history of it, which I love. So we got miles to put down. Let's go do that. I'll catch up with you at our next gas stop. Remind me, guys, later when we have this in the shop. Oh, the transmission kicked down. Look at that. Nice. I don't know what rear end is in this. It doesn't seem like the engine is idling all that high. So we'll have to maybe investigate and see if we can figure out what rear end we have. But so far, the speedometer actually seems to be going downhill. It's firing a little bit out of the exhaust. I like it. Sorry, what was I talking about? The rear end. This thing is happy to do 70, 75 miles an hour. According to my GPS on my smartphone, seems to be pretty damn accurate, so that's nice. Yeah, I'm okay with a car with a highway rear end in it. It will be a good cruiser if this ever makes it on Power Tour one day or something, or Poverty Tour. But, alright, let's get back to the road. I gotta focus on driving. There's a cop up here. Alright, it is a windy one out here. This is our first stop. We're just hitting Highway 10 across Wisconsin. And we driven about 87.5 miles. And I put in a gallon when we left. And I put in 3.5 gallons now. So 87.5 divided by mathing, believe me, comes out to about 19.5 miles per gallon. You can't beat that. I think that's pretty good in a car this old. Probably due to the fact that it's obviously a 350, but I'm sure that 2-barrel helps that out quite a bit. But can't argue that. The fuel gauge seems to be doing fuel gauge things, and this isn't going to be as expensive to drive home as I thought. We are going to open up the hood here. I got some WD-40. I want to get these hinges soaking. They're incredibly hard to get out. And Kevin, I found one, and it's blue. But we're going to go through and check the fluids. Then we got to hit the road because it doesn't look nice out, and I'd prefer not to drive in a downpour. All right, let's see how we're doing on oil here. Here, I'm gonna make the cameraman hold this for a second. It's just easier here. Let's see how we're doing. My dad's been following me, says we haven't burned any oil. Doesn't, at least not out of the exhaust, so we'll see what we look like. Look at that. Hasn't burned a drop. What a good little motor. What a good little motor. Power steering fluid is good. Let's go over and check the Gold Fast machine fluid. It's right where it was. Can't argue with that. Wow. All that time and I could just hold my hand here on this radiator. So I'm going to go ahead and make an assumption where we're staying nice and cool here. So let's hit the road. We got miles to put down. So we're about 2 hours from the shop, and so far I think everything's going good. No strange noises, no strange smells. You know, when you're on these type of trips, you have the sensors in the car, but you also got the sensors on your face. But knock on 60-some-year-old vinyl trim, everything's going pretty darn nice. I mean, I wish I'd have brought more 8-tracks with me. I pretty much listened to this one 17 times, but that's okay. It's the Eagles. Hopefully you guys are enjoying a little bit of the beautiful western and central Wisconsin scenery. I'll have to check the footage. It seems like it might have been out of focus for some of it, but that's alright. It's all high speed anyways. But we got about another hour and 55 minutes to go, so I'm going to put you down, cram another can of chemical energy drinks, and get home. I am hungry. I am tired. All right, we'll catch you later when we get back to the shop. Alright, so it's super windy here, so we're going to make this quick. We're just going to check our oil, do a few of the maintenance things, and we'll check the training fluid. This thing is just, it stays just cool. Like,
good thing we left at 20-30 minutes early from school versus
so
back to your house.
The only thing I didn't check was
Brake caliber stuff?
I didn't check brake fluid, but I'll give you this again. I'm just gonna hit these hinges one more time because they were stiff as a board. Oh, yep, got it on the car. That's good. Oh, yep, got it on the car. All right, let's see if we used any oil. All that oil on the back of the block has to be coming from somewhere. Wow, maybe that is just years and years and years of a leaky valve cover. We haven't used a drop of oil.
I don't want to look at your action.
Yeah, you bet, man. It's original as they get. From what I've been told, nothing's really been done with it.
Ah, it's so easy to work on, man. These old cars are so easy to work on. You can just look at it like, I know what to do with that.
Got it.
This newer shit, man. Gotta plug in a computer.
Yeah.
Definitely needs a transmission fluid change.
Dark?
Oh, it just smells like it's starting
smells
to get
burnt
burnt.
hair?
Yeah. Starting to, not all the way there.
That thing is pretty.
Thanks.
Nice looking engine.
All right, so we got all the fluids checked. Everything looks good. We're not seeing anything drip or drop. None of the fluid levels have changed, and we're running nice and cool. I mean, really nice little engine. It doesn't seem to be misfiring. It seems to have enough power going up and down some of the bigger hills that we encountered in western Wisconsin. So as far as I'm concerned, it's a very healthy engine. Eventually, when we get to it, we'll pull spark plugs and check to see how the carb is actually tuned. But yeah, so far, only 60 miles more. Hey, after 420 miles, we just pulled into the shop. I got it parked here in the garage because we're still trying to finish the Firebird. But overall, super successful trip. It rode absolutely great. You know, it's not the loudest thing I've driven as far as a convertible. It's not the quietest, but it's better than my GS400 was. I'll give you that. So props to whoever put the top on this. We obviously have some work to do. We'll check all the fluids and stuff later, but didn't smoke, didn't smell hot. Transmission shifted great. Overall, couldn't ask for a better 420 mile trip in an untested 2US vehicle. So I very much appreciate everyone watching. You will see this vehicle again on the channel as we have quite a bit of work to do, especially next winter when we get to actually doing floors on this. But until next time, thanks for watching Beyond the Manual.